Hi, I'm Callum and welcome to Games Night App. I'm here to teach you guys how to play Canvas Reflections. In this game, we're emerging artists creating 3 pieces of awesome art for the critics, for the people, or just for yourself. I love this game because it is hand management meets creativity meets artwork you're never going to see in a game again. And I really look forward to helping you bring this beautiful game to the table. Canvas Reflections is really easy to set up. There's places for everything to go, and this is the setup it recommends for your very first play. But let me take you through how you play. First of all, of course, it's a turn-taking game, and this is how you take turns. You take one of 2 options. You can take a muse from the board and use that to create future arts. The other option is, once you have a collection of 3 or more, up to 5 in your hand, is to create art. And you create art by stacking it together to create awesome pieces of adorable mistakes, as we have created today. Now, those pieces of art are then compared to your critics and you score them accordingly. You win by having the highest score, but that's not all. When you're taking art, it's free to take from this area over here. So you take that into your hand and everything shuffles down. We get a new card coming out. But say you're in love with this colossal creation that has come out. You are required to spend that instantaneous inspiration that you place over other muses to put them aside to get access to these new bits of artwork, filling up and taking colossal in your hand. Catch 22, once you've spent your inspiration, you're no longer able to access these ones until you get it back. So, how do you win? Of course, like I've said, you collect your artwork, you move it as it goes, and once you have a total of 3 or more, you put your 3 pieces of artwork together, which is a maximum and minimum of 3. You must have 3 pieces to create something. Stack them together, slide them into your frame or canvas background, and explain away how your art is created. So the colossal wilderness has some tint and some shading and absolutely is horrific for these critics. And I haven't even told you the most exciting part. In Canvas Reflections, the expansion, some of the cards can flip. So instead of having an owl in the morning, you've got an owl late at night. Or you've got a spooky forest that then turns into some crazy wilderness. Or a hunting tiger that turns into an adorable possum. Each of these cards, some will flip and you'll notice them when they've got that beautiful little dot. I recommend having a look. You don't have to pick them up straight away. See if they fit what you're looking for. How do you score? Well, once you've created your awesome pieces of art, maybe you've made those decisions creatively, you actually compare it with the expectations from your critics. So the spooky view has all of these amazing colors filled in and therefore gets itself a composition ribbon. Once again, it has exactly 1 color, and so it has the emphasis ribbon ticked off as well. Spooky view has every single different part and therefore completes the variety and has at least 2 triangles, so it completes repetition. If you're ever worried about how these pieces of art are scored, on the back of all your critics explains exactly how it works. So some clarifications just to make your life a little easier. But that's not all. Sometimes instead of getting what the critics want, you need to make art for the people. Here's an example of how to make art for the people. This card here, or birth, has a golden ribbon looking for triangles. Those triangles need to be on either side, and if you are able to do so, for example, using the view, you'll receive golden ribbon. Golden ribbons are the People's Choice Award and their way of giving you a minimum of 3 points for every one that you collect. Same works with silver ribbons, except they only get you 2 points, but there is a little bit more flexibility with them. They are a great way to score when none of your art is coming up your way. That's not all. In this amazing game of creative art making, you actually have the opportunities to have your own signature style. I won't go through that in this teach, but have a looking at some of those cards and you'll be able to see how different kinds of art will help you out. Once you have created your 3 pieces of art and they are all in front of you, you have your collections of ribbons, your accolades for all of your art. You actually use these scoring to tell you how it works. If you have 3 green ribbons in this example for composition, you get 9 points. If you get 4 repetition, you get 16 points. And whoever has the most points is in fact the best in show. Canvas is a creative art making game from 1 to 5 people where you sit around the table, tell hilariously terrible stories, justifying art decisions that don't make sense, just so you can have that spiritual moment of creating view as you hide behind an egg, or pride as your purple background actually involves framing and a rabbit that you can no longer see. Each decision you make will help create a journey that you'll be able to justify, and each creative decision is both as important and is as irrelevant as the last, because you might not use that card in the next play. Have a go, get it to your table, start like this, pause if you need to, and we can't wait to hear what you think of Canvas Reflections. Thanks for joining us in this video. My name is Callum and it's been an absolute pleasure. Keep joining us on some of our other channels. We stream on Twitch every Wednesday and Saturday, Australian Eastern Time. We also have another channel, Board Game Bar, where you can have the perfect drink for every game that you want to play. If you are checking this out on YouTube or on Twitch, make sure you do subscribe. Every little bit counts. We are a growing channel and we are connecting with the community as we can. Create art with your friends, play board games, and have a wonderful games night out. Oh. Recorded at 60 frames.